Hello and welcome to Ready Player Dumb. We are playing Night in the Woods. And, which is crazy because the climax of the game's already passed.
Yeah.
We spent our night in the woods.
Yeah.
And we threw up.
And we survived.
Kind of. I guess depending on your... So what, up to this point, Sarah, in the story, what do you think of May? Like, is May like one of those characters where you're like, oh my god, how relatable?
I don't know if I don't know if I would say that I relate. I don't relate to May very much, but there are some aspects that are relatable. Like I just find May charming in her own weird little way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's like this is one of those games that feels like it hits kind of close to home in some aspects.
Yes.
Like, you know, it's the newly out there in the real world kind of, oh shit, I failed. What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Everyone's looking at you like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. B kind of revealed to us last night she kind of holds some resentment for us, like, dropping out of college because that's something that she really wants to go to college, but she feels like she can't because she has to tend to her dad's store and all that stuff or whatever.
Yeah. She feels trapped.
May?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Come say hi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, hon, you look like crap.
Thanks, Mom.
Yup. Rough night? No, just tired, or is it that obvious?
We're going with.
No, I was just saying you look like crap because I love you.
My mom says this all the time. All the time.
Thanks. If you want to talk about it. It's cool, Mom. Well, I saw Cole at the party in the woods.
I am someone who believes in just talking about it, so.
From senior year? Yeah, he was home from school for the weekend. Did you talk to him? I don't really remember, or kind of, sort of, I don't know.
Let's go with that.
Well, he's a jerk, hun. No, he's not. Or he wasn't. I don't know. Anyway, looks like most of the repair workers have cleared out town center. Finally! Yeah, they're all done with the Churchill steps and the power lines. Great! Hun, I do not want you up on those things.
How'd she know?
Mom, I'm 20. Uh-huh, which means you go to jail for it.
Oh, really? They don't let cats just be cats?
No. No one's going to jail for running around on power lines, or they never catch me. Your Aunt Molly catches you up there. There's no telling what she'll do. Did I tell you I saw her yesterday out front? Really? Yeah, she was being all weird and cryptic. I don't know, everything's fuzzy today. And anyway, it's dangerous. You remember Susie Kushner? Gee, Mom, I sure don't. I've definitely never heard this story 1,000 times. Fried, honey. The paper used the word fried. Now she can't use adjectives. She lost an entire part of speech. Gee, Mom, that's terrible. See, that's the exact kind of sentence Susie can't formulate. So what are you up to today? I don't know. Gotta go see what Greg and B are up to.
So is B a good friend of ours? Like, it seems like they were good friends.
They were good friends, but things have kind of split them apart recently.
I'm a little impressed with May's, is tenacity the right word? Just the, like, got so much shit from B.
Stick-to-itiveness.
Last night, and is like, all right, well, I'm going to go hang out with B again.
You all gonna do something together? I don't know. I don't think they hang out much. Past messing around with our old band equipment. Well, there are so many hours and so many days in our lives. Is there some bug going around that makes people talk like fortune cookies? Friendships are like trees. Uh-huh. You have to water them so they grow. And we each have only so much water. Have you ever watered a tree? No, God does that. Okay, I'm out. See you later, sweetie. Thought become a fire ghost and yell at people. F the cops. F the cops.
Look at that.
Yep.
Look at that drawing.
Strutting. Ain't nobody gonna break my stride.
Oh, that's the options.
Oh, don't mess with those.
Wait, what did you just say?
Ain't nobody gonna break my stride. What you reading? Book about a guy who grew up secretly living on a fishing ship, living in a barrel, eating raw fish, crabs, octopus, squid, lobster, gulls, albatross.
Well, for a cat, this probably isn't a big deal. They're like, oh, raw fish, yeah.
I get it. Oh, wow.
Let's go with wow.
Sharks, dolphins, sea cucumbers, seaweed, sand, rocks, kelp, but that's the same as seaweed, I think. I get the picture. Oh, wow. Ropes, sails, swim the boats, the rigging, sailor shoes, sailor hats, sailor pants,
Wow.
sailor shirts, sailor underwear clean. I get the idea.
Give it to me. Wow.
Fishing line, fishing nets, fishing poles. Jeez, he was well fed. Several dugongs and a manatee, which are different, you know. I did know that. And that's a list of everything he ate. How do you eat fishing line? The crews thought the boat was haunted. But nope, just the Barrel Boy. Oh, what's the book called? Barrel Boy. Oddly enough, I now want fish sticks. I know, right? I'll have your father bring some home.
Great. It's great.
Have a nice day, sweetie.
All right. Bye, Mom.
Bye, Mommy.
So, but yeah, going back to it, like stick-to-itness or whatever you called it. Like for me, I would at least need probably a day of being like, that didn't go so well.
All right, so now we have access to the church.
And the power lines.
Specifically, a certain set of power lines. I'll show you. It was the one that we saw the possum dude on. Was he a
Possum dude?
I think he was a possum.
That's impossible. Oh my God.
Let's talk to Selmers.
Is that her?
Hey, May. Hey, Selmers. Did I see you with a journal the other day? Oh yeah, doctor's orders. Yeah, Dr. Hank has me doing one too. Oh, do you have anger problems too?
Does May have anger problems?
Yeah.
May seems pretty intact.
Most of the time.
I mean,
she has her little outbursts.
it has like
F the cops.
Yeah, true.
I was stealing painkillers from the Ham Panther pharmacy.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. So Dr. Hank sees journals as a general cure-all. Is it working for you? Nope, rehab and the program do, though. And I've become a very good poet. Want to hear one? Yeah. Yeah. My heart is a dankness, but when I see you, I feel a thankness.
Mm.
Wow, that's really nice. When I feel a blueness, all I need
is a
you-ness.
Yeah, I did.
That's very romantic. It's about my horse. Oh, we're just friends. Mr. Chavikov's up on the roof again. Pretty sure he's gonna break his damn neck. So Chazikov is that guy who was talking about space. Ta-da! It's Selma, it's a poet!
Is this guy gonna threaten to shoot me again?
If he falls through one of my windows, I will not hesitate to take legal action. Who? Him, up there on the roof next door. If he falls from a roof through a window, you're gonna have to pick which part of him you're gonna go sue. Whichever piece biggest. Rush to the space station.
Oh man, is that the voice I give this guy?
Yeah.
I can hear you, you know.
So if you want to go talk to Mr. Chazikov, you're gonna have to get up there.
I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this together.
Every third jump slide. There you go. I think you're gonna have to go off to the left a little bit. Do some backtracking up top.
No.
Y'all.
Nice.
Oh, you're gonna have to get up on that roof that you couldn't get up on earlier. Kind of going the wrong way. Or, well, you can see if you can get on this. And
Yeah!
you're gonna need to
Feed the birds.
There we go.
Toppins! Oh shit. I can't see.
I think you'll make it. Oh! Well, now you won't. Alright, go all the way up top now. Because you dropped down.
So, we're gonna feed the birds again. Oh.
Feed the birds.
Feed the nerds.
Alright. Just jump. Tweak. Yeah.
May Borowski, you could have knocked on the door down there. Impolite to be on people's roofs.
Next time I call the cops. Whatever.
At any rate, I am glad you have accepted my invitation.
What are you doing anyway?
Hunting dust stars.
What's Dusk Stars? Dusk Stars in the name of the shoegaze band?
I don't know. Wandering stars, the light of which does not come through at night.
How does that work?
It is a trick of the atmosphere and set in sunlight. Only visible for a few weeks every year in spring and fall. So lovely.
Neato.
Want to have look?
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent!
Holy crap, my eyes!
Oh, God. I guess I can't look around. Oh. Oh, you want to put the filter on like so?
Jeez!
The sun is bright, make you blind!
You didn't think to mention this.
I just did!
Alright, I think you can look around. You're looking for dusk stars. I don't know if you can click anything while you're in this mode, but you can try. Maybe scroll a little.
We are looking for Russian space station! Oh my god. Did you see that?
No.
I saw one. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you're getting close. The frequencies. Oh, I think upwards a little bit into the that little grayish dot.
Right there.
Found one.
Let me have look. Yes, Dor the murderer.
Okay, I'm interested.
Dor passed burn the king's procession on the street. Dor was quiet, said nothing, and then king took offense to this.
Why? Or jeez.
Royalty is strange.
So what happened?
Burn insulted Dor, Dor's family, Dor's village, and so on. Until he was down to insulting Dor's chickens.
Damn. Or chickens are kind of awful.
We'll say, damn. Dor first murdered Burn's chickens, then his ancestral village, then his family.
Holy crap.
And when he came to Burn, the king was silent.
I'm gonna get a tattoo of this guy.
Is Dor a hero?
Totally. I don't know. Like if you've been told you're nothing before, a story like this sounds pretty okay.
Well, it is true, and real people died. And you shall feel terrible.
Seriously?
Bah!
I think there's more than one. Oh, I think I saw an outline of. Oh, maybe not. Not that one yet, I guess. I don't know if they want you to find them in any certain order. Oh, I think to the right. Yeah, that one. Found one, I think.
Let me tell you more. I have look.
Oh, Greg?
Ah, yes. Castes.
What's Castis? Totally, it is.
This story tells the story of a woman who built tower to heaven. And for this, God sunk her deep into sea.
Wow, that's screwed up.
But even in depths, she refused to die.
Damn straight.
Oh, will you never die as well?
I guess someday. Well, I don't know. Well, never.
Let's go with never. Defi Castes, gods also, will you defy? Defi. The gods in these stories only stand-ins for things we cannot control. You might say floods or cancer or such.
No to all of them.
This is fair. I believe we have seen both stars visible today.
Oh, really?
They come and go so fast. Nice.
We found 2 stars.
We
That was pretty great.
We saw the Russian space station. We can look again in 2 days' time. Will you be back?
Yeah, if I remember. Or probably not.
Oh, you will be. No one can resist stars forever.
That's spooky, Mr. Chazikov. Alright. Door and Castis.
May really likes that murderous one.
Yeah.
All right, let's go into the lobby.
Let's go to
Let's
church.
go into
Church.
It's off to the
I
left.
could be a priest if I wanted.
But first, let's go in the trolley tunnel. See if Miss Rosa is there.
Let's see if we could get pretzels.
Hey, the
Let's
deer's
see if
back.
we could get pretzels.
Many miners, old and young, with home and heart and coal and lung, were taken by the trolleymen up to the mine and back again.
He's a poet!
But mudslide, flood, and awful storm have given tunnel of fishes Horm. Please stop listening.
Let's look at Horm.
Honey, I'm Horm. Can't believe they've kept this open. Historical note, I guess. I think it's just because the old people and like the pierogi stand. Never underestimate the ability of old people to get state funding.
Does Dave straight?
Delicious pretzels.
Let me at it. Let me at it.
Miss Rose is here.
But I want to grab a pretzel.
Oh, hello. Hey, it's May. I remember. Old clock upstairs ain't stopped yet. What did you want to tell me about Granddad? Well, I'll only say if you really want to know. Yes, I do want to know. Is it scandalous?
I'll just leave it at that one.
You got a history of troublemakers in your family,
Makes sense.
on your daddy's side in particular.
Yep.
Oh? Go back far enough, you got folks that were around for the real hard times, when the workers went up against armies. Oh yeah, I kind of remember something about that. Great-great-great-great-grandpa or whatever. Might have gotten the number of greats wrong there. Your grandfather and I weren't around for a lot of the violence. And that was even before our time. No, we were around to watch the tide roll out. Is that it? That's all the... Oh, and? We'll need to talk again another time. I get tired. Oh, okay. Can I get you anything? I don't have any money. No, I'm just fine, May. We'll talk another time. Okay, see ya. Bye, Miss Rosa. Drop it.
I want a pretzel. I want a pretzel after looking at the Russian space station.
Amazing to think these things used to run. Kind of amazing they're still down here, too. No way to get them out of here, I guess. This place sure was something a long time ago.
Uh-oh.
Because this mural is of historical note, Molly. What do we know? Well, sometime overnight, someone used bolt cutters on the gate and came down here.
Am I able to scoot the...
I don't know if that's scooting it. What they use. Looks to be. I don't know. Said they intend to nuke Poss something. I think it's likely some kid.
Oops.
Saw one of the old Nuke Possum Springs tags from back when.
There
And
we
got
go.
bored halfway through writing it. We need to treat this as a terrorist action. I'm sorry? This mural is of historical note. Alright, well, I'll round up any terrorists I see. Round up any dirtbag teens or vagrants that have been hanging around town. Check out by the abandoned food donkey. They come off the train there. Already on it. Molly? Yeah? Find whoever did this. Okay. I want to see them hang. I think at most they'd get a fine and some jail time. This is of historical note. Without this, I don't know if there's a reason to keep this place open. Yeah, Kathleen, we all know what you think. What, you think I wanted this? It's not like any of you had ideas for this place. Kathleen, we're not going to put a rest home down here. It's just wasted space. And they're down here anyway at Trolley Side News every day. We're not putting our elderly in a hole. Yeah, Colleen.
Jeez, Colleen.
At least if we closed it, wouldn't have to keep an eye on this place.
Ooh.
Thank you, Molly. That's helpful. If you're all done, I got things to do.
Bye, Molly. Bye, Aunt Mallcop.
Yeah, fine. This was historical note. Sure is a picture. Alright, bye, weird fucking adults. For the greater good.
The greater good.
Oh boy.
Nuke Poss.
These adults are crazy.
I haven't really looked at this mural. Is this supposed to be miners?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go see Greg.
Yeah.
And then baby. Who's this guy?
Hey, Jeremy?
Jeremy?
We got a Jeremy in this game.
It's Jeremy.
Jeremy Wharton?
Do you want me to talk as Jeremy? Or do you have a voice for Jeremy?
I might have one.
Okay.
We'll see.
I'll let you take it.
No one calls me that. I don't know. Jerem, right? Jerem Warfare. Oh, that's stuck, huh? Yep. That's an okay name. Your name's May. I don't know. How about you do it? Like, you do it like, kind of like a nerdy voice, or maybe. I don't know.
You want like an Urkel voice?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's an okay name.
Okay. Jim, you were like a year behind me, right?
2 years.
So you're fresh out, huh?
I hang out with Greg sometimes. We ride bikes. I'm pretty good at it.
Okay. What?
I saw a rabid possum the other day.
Really? Where?
It was crawling across the road.
Had it been hit by a car?
Nah, just rabid.
What happened to it?
Got hit by a car.
Wow.
It was like a poem.
Okay.
All right. Cool, dude.
How about them smelters? Kicked some blue bear last night. Good game, good game. Gotta be a team back.
All right, bud. Let me help you. Can't we do
All right,
that?
let's. Yeah.
Let's see.
Greg. Well, look who it is. Yep, alive for another day. How are you feeling? I was feeling pretty bad, but I've been across town, and I don't know, that helped. Fresh air, or as fresh as air gets around here. Delicious. So what's up? I was just stopping in, gonna roll out, or are we gonna hang out and go to...
Band practice.
Well, I think band practice is more like a day closer, so let's do some other stuff around town.
All right,
before we
all
do
right,
that.
all right, all right, all right.
Later, brah.
He called me bra.
Brah.
So let me go back to my question.
Uh-huh.
Why didn't these two get in a relationship?
Sweetie.
He called her bra. Like bro. Like
Uh-huh.
dude. I'm sorry, I just naturally ship the
They're just-
first. I
they're just
naturally
friends.
ship the top two characters in a story. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
like, you know, like Harry Potter and Hermione. I was like, they're the ones,
Yeah.
and they weren't. Spoilers. Like Lloyd and Harry in Dumb and Dumber.
Mhm.
I thought they were the ones. And maybe they are.
Like Nick and Judy in Zootopia.
And they are. Right? What?
Debatable.
Are we really doing
No,
this?
I'm
Or-
not.
are we-
I'm
is
not
it-
saying that I believe that they're not, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't think so. So how did that arm get here?
I'm just trying to get May into a relationship. All right?
Right.
Like, unless B is the way to go.
Someone just running down the street? Whoops, my arm fell off. Or just come back for that later.
Is there more?
No one could survive their arm just falling off or being chopped off. Like, not by a doctor. Is it still called assault if you chop an arm off? Seems like it would be a different word. Arm choppy? You're under arrest for arm choppy.
Oh my god, there's more.
Whoever's arm that was is probably dead. Not definitely. Unless I see someone walking around who until recently had an arm.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. All right, so
So he stopped by the snout.
I'm gonna just keep calling B Bay because like that's what just goes in my head. Like I'm like that's the name.
What the?
Uh-oh.
What? No! No, 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 no! Possibilities is gone!
Didn't we know that?
I think I mentioned it, but maybe that was before we actually passed by the possibility sign. No more pizza delivery! No more Big Sal! No more special birthdays!
This hits really close to home because I literally had my birthday restaurant closed down.
Yeah,
It just shut down, like permanently.
yeah.
I need a moment. I'm sorry.
No more special birthdays for Jeffrey. This is the worst thing that's happened to this town since the flood that took out the petting zoo or the mini golf ice cream place.
Well, let's be real. The mini golf ice cream place is pretty important.
Summer nights, eating ice cream, playing some putt-putt, all washed away. I'm so freaking depressed right now.
Why do I feel like you also chose putt-putt?
I think I
Yeah, yeah. Sarah loves putt-putt,
Yeah.
which is great because I do too.
See if Angus is working.
Hey, May.
Hey Angus, how's it going?
You are like the third person I've seen today, May.
I know you've explained it, but have I have zero clue how this place works.
It stays
Oh,
open.
it stays open.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I went too fast.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Band practice later?
Gotta warm up my voice.
He is the singer for the band.
Rock on.
You growl real good.
Thanks, I'm a born growler. When I was a baby, I never cried. I just growled.
I think I cried non-stop till I was like 9. And then I cried all the time again, starting at like 13.
You had a good 3 years of not crying there.
They were really productive years. Well, I think that's about it for Angus. Let's go drop in on
death chill with a gun.
Let's go drop in on B. And
Let's go find B.
go to the church.
Let's do that. But on the next episode of Ready Player Dumb, we'll see you next time. Night in the Woods.